First up, news from Chhattisgarh, where about 14% voting has been registered in the first few hours in the state, where first phase of polling is underway. Voting is underway in 18 constituencies spread across 8 Naxal-affected districts. Polling in 10 Maoist-affected constituencies will conclude at 3 p.m. and in the rest of the constituencies, polling will wrap up at 5 p.m. The police said that an IED was detonated early morning in Dantewada district by Naxals, but there have been no report of any casualties. A thick security blanket comprising over 1.25 lakh police and paramilitary personnel was thrown in across the seats going to vote. More than 31 lakh voters, including 16 lakh women, are eligible to decide the fate of 190 candidates. A keenly watched constituency is Rajnandgaon, where Chief Minister Raman Singh of the ruling BJP is pitted against Congress candidate Karuna Shukla. All the 18 constituencies are witnessing multi-corner contest with the highest number of 30 candidates in Rajnandgaon and the lowest of 5 each in Bastar and Kondagaon constituencies. The remaining 72 constituencies of the state will go to polls on the 20th of this month. The ruling Bharatiya Janata Party is eyeing a 4th straight term in the state. And Prime Minister Narendra Modi today held a rally in Chhattisgarh. His rally was held in Bilaspur that goes to polls in the second phase of polling in the state. The second phase of elections will be held on 20th of November for the remaining 72 out of 90 seats in the state assembly.
आज छत्तीसगढ़ में बार बार भारतीय जनता पार्टी को आशीर्वाद मिल रहे हैं। छत्तीसगढ़ की जनता की सेवा करने का हमें लगातार सौभाग्य मिलता है। उसका एक कारण यहां के जनता जनार्दन और सरकार के बीच में संगठन के कार्यकर्ताओं की मजबूत कड़ी है, जो सरकार के कार्यक्रमों को जन जन तक ले जाते हैं।
And the process of filing nomination papers for the assembly elections to Rajasthan has begun today. The last date for filing of nominations is 19th of November. Scrutiny will take place on 20th of November and the nominations can be withdrawn till 22nd of November. Polling will take place in a single phase in the state on 7th of December. Meanwhile, the BJP on Sunday announced its candidates for 131 of the 200 seats of the Rajasthan Assembly. Chief Minister Vasundhara Rajya has been fielded from her traditional seat of Jalrapatan, and the names were announced by senior party leader JP Nadda following a meeting of the BJP Central Election Committee, which was attended by Prime Minister Narendra Modi and President of the party Amit Shah, besides other top leaders. Vasundhara Rajya also attended the meeting. The party has also fielded its Lok Sabha MP Sonaram Chaudhary in the assembly polls and has given tickets to 12 women as well. Nadda said that the party has fielded 25 new faces. The Saffron Party under Rajya had won a whopping 163 of the 200 assembly seats in the state in 2013.
एक 131 सीटों की अभी घोषणा हुई है और जिसको हमने आपके सामने लिस्ट जारी की है। बाकियों पर चर्चा हुई है, जल्द ही उसको भी हम लोग डिक्लेयर कर देंगे। चुनाव की दृष्टि से बहुत सी बातों को देख करके चुनाव की स्ट्रैटेजी बनती है। उसमें सारे विषयों को ध्यान में रखते हुए, रिप्रेजेंटेशन को ध्यान में रखते हुए, सारी चीज़ों को ध्यान में रखते हुए और नए लोगों को भी इन्वॉल्व करना है, इस सब चीज़ों को ध्यान में रखते हुए संपूर्णता में विचार किया जाता है और संपूर्णता में इसका फैसला किया। लगभग सभी सीटों पर चर्चा हो गई है और इसके कुछ फैसले होने, बहुत जल्द इसके बारे में फैसले करेंगे।
News from the south, and the process of elections in Telangana have begun with the issue of notification for the state polls. The 119-member assembly was dissolved on 6th of September on the recommendation of the K. Chandrasekhar Rao-led TRS government more than 8 months ahead of the expiry of its term, paving the way for early elections. The last day for the filing of nominations for the state polls will be 19th of November. Elections will be held in single phase on 7th of December. The Telangana Rajya Samiti has already announced its candidates for 107 segments. It is going it alone in the poll and also is the BJP. The main opposition Congress has forged an electoral pact with the Telugu Desam party headed by Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister N. Chandrababu Naidu, the Telangana Jan Samiti and the Communist Party of India. And scrutiny of nominations for the single-phase polling to Madhya Pradesh and Mizoram is being held today. 230 seats in the Madhya Pradesh Assembly will vote on 28th of November. And in Mizoram, voting will be held on the same day to elect a 40-member assembly. Meanwhile, the Mizoram government has proposed the names of 3 IAS officers for the post of Chief Electoral Officer. The poll panel had asked the state government to suggest the names after it decided to replace the CEO, SP Shashank, who had quoted controversy in the poll-bound state.